Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Now, lining up for Borussia Dortmund.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time...
Great chance! Loose ball. This time, surely! Chance to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's Schick. Palacios. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in. Shot a goal! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
The goal scorer for Leverkusen.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and that was nowhere near his best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Adeyemi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Grimaldo. He has found the way through. Crosses it in. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Lemecha duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Sabitzer stands tall and stands strong. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. Schick might just make this. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's being shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Lemecha. Oh, can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bayer Leverkusen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get...
There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Garcia. Ryerson. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets into some space. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Palacios. It's a threatening ball. It's sick! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Garcia. And it's Palacios. Throw-in. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big!
Added time.
Harmlessly behind. Sabitzer. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Ball is over the line. It's a promising position. And he's straight offside. Anton. Schlotterbeck. Nemecha. Schick. Palacios. Palacios! Oh, it rattles the bar. Anton. Adeyemi. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Grimaldo. Just about up to the hour now. Now this could be a chance. He tries a shot! Goal by Leverkusen! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 30.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench.
Shoots! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he thumps it clear. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's nice. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Andrik. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Big chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ronaldo. Ryerson. That's been slipped through. And he was alert to it.
Substitution in progress.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Looking to play him in. Played out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Numecha looking understandably energised after his goal. Chance for a shot! Goal by Leverkusen! And they're back in front! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayer Leverkusen making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He rises! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Hoffman. Quansah. Andrick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's in a great... He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! Tries to play it through.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Andrick. To Terrier. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Hoffman with the clearance. Hoffman just eases him off the ball. Sabitzer. Adeyemi. He's in a good position here. And the finish! That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.